So I only feel a little bit guilty for missing all the snow back home in DC, but today I'm in Orlando and it's nice and warm and I'm enjoying the pool and the palm trees, I have to admit. But I know we're gearing up for Super Bowl weekend, so I visited Trader Joe's a couple days ago and found 3 vegan items that you have to get for your Super Bowl party. And these are actually items that you can use for any kind of party or get together. So take a look. I filmed it over a couple of days because I didn't want to eat all the stuff at once. So you'll see me in various hairstyles and hats and all sorts of stuff. But anyways, take a look. This stuff is an absolute must for your Super Bowl party, for any kind of get together that you're having, especially when there's like a game involved. This is the Cashew Fiesta Dip. I call it the vegan queso. Here is what it looks like cold. It's kind of congealy and gross, but you really are not supposed to serve this cold. You heat it up in the microwave in 30-second intervals and it comes out nice. Ooh, mine is nice and steamy. Nice and gooey, just like queso would do. Now, the best vegan queso I've ever had is at a place called Kirby Lane in Austin. Whenever I visit my brother, I go there. So I want to look at that. So amazing. It's so delicious. So I suggest if you do serve this up at your party, football party, whatever, you keep it on some kind of hot plate or one of those little burner things so that it keeps it kind of loose and, you know, kind of liquidy, like cheese. Oh my gosh. That is so unbelievably delicious. It's got a little teeny bit of a kick in it. You can definitely taste the chili spice, but other than that, this is phenomenal. I think it was about $3.50, and it comes in, this is about how big it is, so I can eat that in one setting. If you truly are serving this at some kind of get-together, I would definitely do 2. I feel like at every party you have to have like a different kind of dip for different types of chips and other delicious vehicles. And what I mean by that is, you know, you have to have the nacho for your guacamole and for your queso, but you also have to have something that you can spread. And that's where Trader Joe's Almond Dip comes in. I know they've had this for a while, but it's new to me and it is absolutely delicious. It's jalapeno lime dip and jalapeno lime almond dip, and that's really like all the ingredients. There's nothing bad in there. This is what it looks like when you open it. So easily spreadable. And I spread it on a cracker. You can definitely serve this with vegetables too, or I think you could even, if you had like a really strong chip, you could dip it in. But it's so delicious. So for me, don't want to talk with my mouth full, but for me, it's the lime that actually comes through. So serving it on a salty cracker like a Ritz, which by the way, Ritz are accidentally vegan. Yes, that buttery taste is actually not real butter. Serving it on a salty Ritz cracker is really a perfect combo. You definitely taste the jalapeno in there, but it's delicious. And I think it's perfect for that spread that you've got going on when the game is happening, or when there's a big event that you're trying to put out a bunch of different types of snack foods at. I just got back from the gym and I am totally craving my #1 pick for vegan, exclusively vegan Trader Joe's items. And here it is. No, it's not like just the vegetables. This is a vegetable tray. That would be cruel. But it is the vegan ranch dip. Yes, can you see that? Vegan ranch dip. So when I saw this, because I'll open it up, I was like, oh, I gotta try that. Because, you know, there are other vegan dressings out there. I think Daya has one. Follow Your Heart may have one. I can't quite remember. But this was a vegan ranch dip. So there it is. It's a little, say that's probably like what, like a half cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup or something. It comes in a little tin. And it comes with plenty of vegetables. You can see like all of these veggies that it comes with. I would typically never buy a vegetable tray like this because obviously as vegans, we eat so many vegetables. It's just not economical to buy a tray like this. Because like I said, this is like, I think it was like $9, $8.99, $7.99. I think it was $8.99. So, you know, we usually buy tons of these kind of things just on their own. But with the vegan ranch dip, like I would pay $4 or $5 of this all on its own. This one actually feels, for some reason, I don't know why, maybe I just need to stir it up. This one looks a little loose. This is like the third time I've gotten this. And I love it. So it's got all of those. I'm gonna open it up and then I'm gonna stir it around and then I'll show you. Well, I'll show it to you right there. So you can kind of see, yeah, it's a little shaky and wiggly right now for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, because the other two times I've had it, it's been perfectly fine, like smooth, like a ranch dip, like the kind you're used to from the 80s. Of course, I have to have like that little 80s touch, because we used to eat the ranch dip in the 80s. My mom would make it homemade. She would, I think it was like a little ranch packet. This was all the rage. Like you would see it, you know, it was a big commercial thing, Hidden Valley Ranch, all that kind of stuff. And you would buy a packet and you would mix it with like sour cream and mayonnaise and stuff like that. So this has got all those classic, it's still not, this is a little soupier than it normally is. I don't know why, but, because like I said, last time it was much thicker. I mean, that's pretty thick, it'll be fine. But it was more like a dip, like it was a little bit creamier last time. So, but still, I'm gonna eat it. I'm sure it's not bad. So, here you go, let's do a carrot. There we go. So good. Okay. God, it's tangy like ranch dip used to be. It's got dill, lots of dill, onion, all those classic ranch flavors. Those are all in there. It is based coconut cream. So that's why I think it's like nice and creamy and kind of holds up and firms up and tastes so good. But trust me, this is my #1 pick. If you see this at Trader Joe's, you get this vegetable tray. They only sell it in the vegetable tray, unfortunately. But I tell you, every single time I go up to the counter to check out, I'm like, when are you guys gonna start selling that ranch dip separately? Because I would buy this stuff like by the bucket. It is so delicious. It's high in calories. That's probably from the coconut whip, from the coconut cream. I think it's like 100 calories for a serving, which is like 2 tablespoons or something like that. I mean, that's a lot, but you know, it's a treat. Pour this all over your baked potato and oh my gosh, trust me, this is worth everything. And when you get it, you will be like, yeah, that is the #1 vegan item at Trader Joe's. I can double dip. So let me know if you've tried any of those dips. I'd love to know if you liked them or not. And I'm actually going to post 2 recipes down below that you can find on this channel. One is for my vegan cheese ball recipe. It's delicious. And another one that you've got to do if you're having a Super Bowl party or any kind of get together. It's my vegan Mama's Family chili. Absolutely delicious. Okay, everybody, have a great party and I'll see you next time.